and share it with your educator. Let's crack it.
Unacademy. Let's crack it.
There are no silly questions, and we thrive on answering all your doubts. While dedicated doubt-solving live classes are a part of every course, we also have the Ask a Doubt feature for quick resolution of doubts even after your live classes. Just click on Ask a Doubt, type your question or click a picture of your doubt, highlight one specific question, choose the subject that the question falls under, and share it with your educator. Let's crack it.
Unacademy. Let's crack it.
There are no silly questions, and we thrive on answering all your doubts. While dedicated doubt-solving live classes are a part of every course, we also have the Ask a Doubt feature for quick resolution of doubts even after your live classes. Just click on Ask a Doubt, type your question or click a picture of your doubt, highlight one specific question, choose the subject that the question falls under, and share it with your educator. Let's crack it.
Unacademy.
Hi everybody, can you hear me? Can you see me? Yes. Hi. Yes. Hello. I am Bhavana Bisht, your educator for today, and this is me live. That's my photo down below, and let's get into the video, shall we? Yes. Today, what we are going to do is talk about isotopes and isobars. Okay, because it is something that we mostly get confused about, but there's nothing at all to get confused about it. So let's get into it. Yes. So when I say isotopes, so what exactly am I talking about? Okay, so we know that there are elements. We also know that early in times we did not even know that there is something called as isotopes. So what exactly is isotopes, right? So when I talk about elements, perfect. Okay, ma'am, I have elements. I have a periodic table. They have elements. Perfecto. So what else? So what happens is we have number of elements. Yes. Okay. But how about we have the same element in different forms? Allotropes? No. I mean, you have the same element, but the number of protons and neutrons differ. And that is why they are the same element but with different numbers. Okay, trying to understand but not understanding. Well, to put it simply, these are elements which have same atomic number. Okay, so what do you mean by atomic number? So the number of protons, number of electrons is the same. So the atomic number is the same, but the mass number is different, right? So we know that atomic number depends upon the number of protons, right? Yes. So mass number depends upon protons plus neutrons. So what might be changing that they have different mass numbers. So proton is not going to change. It is going to be what it is. Then what is going to change? The number of neutrons, right? Because how do we know that protons are not? Because they are in the nucleus, right? And as electrons can be donated or gained, that is why we don't calculate the atomic number with the help of electrons, right? Because in a neutral atom, protons are equals to electron, but they can anytime go or can take in electrons. That is why we rely upon protons. Similarly, if protons is going to be what it is, so who is changing in the mass number? The number of neutrons, okay? So similarly, the very famous example of isotopes is on the screen for absolutely you. So we have hydrogen. We have, that is protium. Then we have deuterium and tritium. Hi Nancy, a very good evening. Welcome to the session. How are you doing? Okay, so what happens is, what happens? So as you know, the hydrogen that we all know does not have any neutrons. It has just the presence of one proton and one electron. But there are two more isotopes of hydrogen. That is correct. So if you see, there is one proton over here. There is another, a neutron. Yes, so when we have one proton and a neutron with it, and the mass number has become 2, but over here the mass number is only 1. Yes. Similarly, when you look at hydrogen with mass number 3, what do you see? The number of electron and the number of proton is the same, but what has changed? The number of neutrons. Now over here it has 2 neutrons, and that is why the mass number is what? Protons plus neutrons. So it is 1 plus 2, and that is why the mass number is 3. So what exactly is happening? It is the same element. It is the same element, but the number of neutron is different. Understood? So they are going to have the same chemical abilities. Why? Because the number of electrons is the same. Yes. What is changing? The mass number. Understood? Yes. Hi everybody, a very warm welcome to the session. I'll be like, ma'am, if we have isotopes, so how do I decide? How do I decide on the mass number? How do I do that? How do I get the atomic mass number? Because if I'll call hydrogen, not hydrogen only, one hydrogen is not going to come. Now if I say hydrogen, hazard, oh, so I'm going to get protium, deuterium, and tritium also. But when I look at the periodic table, it just says 1, and I just see 1 hydrogen. So what exactly is going on over here? So I'll tell you one important thing. Yes, and what is that? We take what? We take average masses. We take average masses. What do you mean by that? I'll explain it to you with an example, right? So in nature, we have chlorine 35 which exists. We have chlorine 37 which exist, and they exist in the ratio 3:1. Okay, why 3:1? Because we know that the total is of 4, right? You take a circle, it can be only divided into 4 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So out of this, 3 is what? Chlorine 35, and 1 is occupied by chlorine 37. Okay, so if I'm saying chlorine hazard, so what's going to happen? 4 chlorine are going to come. Let's assume then 3 of them are going to be chlorine 35, and only 1 of them is going to be chlorine 37. Why? Because they are present in that ratio in the nature. Okay, perfect. If you found out that, then how did you decide that the atomic mass number is going to be 35.5? Well, we took out an average. How so? So we took 35, which is the atomic mass number, into 75 by 100. Why 75 by 100? Because 100 is, let's say, the whole thing. Okay, out of which 100 3 parts are occupied by chlorine 35, and 1 part is occupied by chlorine 37. So how much is chlorine 35 3 parts? Chlorine 35 3 parts is how much? 25, 25, 25. That is 75, and 1 part is how much? Only 25. 75 upon 100 plus 37 into 25 by 100. Understood? And once you solve this, you're going to get the answer as 105 by 4 and 37 by 4. Understood? Yes. And when you solve this further on, you're going to get the answer as 142 by 4, which is equals to 35.5 unified mass. Clear? And that is why the atomic mass number, atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5. Is that clear, everybody? That is how we decide what is the atomic mass going to be of elements having isotopic forms. Hello, Manpreet Kaur. Hi, how are you doing? Okay. But now, isotopes, is there any use to them? Or they are just, just there for the sake of their being there? No. Isotopic forms are used in many places. For example, an isotope of uranium is used as a fuel in nuclear reactors. Exactly. Yes, uranium-235, which is absolutely very radioactive, very reactive, and that is used in nuclear reactors. that is used to get nuclear energy. Yes, because most isotopic forms are radioactive in nature. Similarly, the isotope of cobalt is used in the treatment of cancer. The isotope of iodine is used in the treatment of goiter. Yes. So what is goiter? Basically, nothing wherein the thyroid gland is undergoing something. Yes. Either the concentration of iodine is too high or too low, then it changes. Yes. These are the uses of isotopes. Clear? Next, isobars. Now what happened in isotopes? We had the same element, right? We had the same element, but it had different number of neutrons. But over here, the elements are going to be different. So as I say elements are going to be different, obviously their atomic number is also going to be different. Yes, because they are what? They are different elements, different atomic numbers only, right? Absolutely. So what is the same? Their atomic mass number. They have the same mass number and they are known as isobars. The very famous example that you have in your book also, and that is argon, potassium and calcium. Okay. So once you look at the number of electrons, they are absolutely different. You look at the number of protons, they are also absolutely different. They are not in any way same. But the number of neutrons in each one of them vary, and they vary in such a manner that when you add them up, they all come to a total of 40. So the mass number is how much? Protons plus neutrons is 40. And when we have groups like these existing, these are called as isobars. Understood? These are called as isobars. That is it. Nothing else, guys. Nothing else. Okay. So if you have any doubts on isotopes and isobars, the live chat section is open to you. You can ask any doubts that you have. Yes. Any doubts? I'm waiting for your doubts. No doubt? You can ask them in the chat section. What are isotones? Oh, isotones, Nancy, are can you hear me, guys? Yeah. So isotones are something. So can you see over here in the last one, the number of proton in isotopes? The number of protons is the number of proton is the same, right? So if there are elements like who have the same number of protons, yes, these are called as isotones. When the elements have the same number of protons, they are called as isotones. Okay, and it is not there in your portion, so don't worry, it won't be asked in the examination. Hi Deepak Pandel, hello. Hi Rohit Chauhan, welcome to the session. Is it clear, Nancy? Okay. No doubts? Do you have any doubts in isotopes and isobars? Yes, Nancy, no problem. Okay then, guys, thank you so much for coming in. So these are isotopes. So elements consist of a mixture of isotopes. Each isotope of an element is a pure substance. Okay, the isotopes are not unpure. They only differ in the number of neutrons. Okay, The chemical properties of isotopes are similar, but their physical properties are different. Why the chemical properties are similar? Because they have the same number of electrons. Clear? Yes. Then the uses of isotopes and isobars finally. Done? Okay. So yes guys, if you want to watch more such amazing content, you can download the Unacademy app and you can subscribe to Unacademy Plus, where you get amazing content from top educators on Unacademy. Yes, and you have a chance to get a 10% discount only till 28th of February. That is till today. If you use the code BBLIVE10. Okay. Hi Rohit Chauhan, no problem. Hi Deepak, I got 96.60. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Deepak Pandale, hello. Yes, Nancy. So also Unacademy has its amazing feature, and right at this time, this amazing time it is launched. Why amazing time? The exams are going on, and now only when you are sitting to study and your heads are clouded with doubt, who are you going to ask? Who are you going to ask? Hey? No worries. You have Unacademy, which has come up with an absolute new feature that is called as Ask a Doubt. So just go to your profile. You will see an option with a yellow question mark. Click on that. It will ask to submit your doubt. So either you can take a picture of it or choose from gallery. Yes. Then once you have it, what are you supposed to do? Very simple. Upload it. Yes, once you have uploaded it, I know you might have multiple of doubts, but don't put them all at once, okay? Crop out the doubt and then highlight one specific doubt and then select which subject it belongs to, mathematics, physics or chemistry, and voila, you are going to get a solution instantaneously, okay? Hi Raj Singh, hello, and if you're planning to subscribe, Unacademy has these amazing features where you can learn from the comfort of your houses. Unlimited access to all the courses. You have the top educators of India. You have your own study material which is available to you after every session in the format of a PDF and whatnot. Every Monday there are new batches, all according to your needs, uploaded. Absolutely correct. And also, you can subscribe. The most wanted subscription plan is for 12 months. That gives you so 15,000, but if you use the code BBLIVE10, it is only available to you at less, with a discount of 10%. Okay. Also, we have amazing iconic subscription. You don't have to worry about anything. Why? Because you have your own personal mentor, somebody who is going to just sit with you and get your doubts solved within 24 to 48 hours. You get your weekly reports, how you're doing, where you need to improve. Everything will be told to you. And also, your parents are they can discuss your personal concerns. They can monitor you. They can talk with the Unacademy team anytime. So they know that their kid is studying. Okay. You also have your own study planner. So every time you open your book, you don't need to be very confused about it. Yes, so you know just where to start from and how much time you have. Understood? The plans for iconic subscription are 28,000 per year, but again, if you use the code BBLIVE10, you have a 10% discount. Yes. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in, and I hope you enjoyed the session. And do not forget to subscribe using the code BBLIVE10, because only in the month of February you're going to have absolute 10% discount. Okay. Also look out for Unacademy Combat and Revisathons, which happen. Unacademy Combat happens every 15 days, and Revisathon, it happens every month to get your whole syllabus revised absolutely for free. Okay. So download the Unacademy app, and I'll see you soon. Yes. I'll see you in 10's time, basically. Thank you so much, guys. Okay. Don't forget to use the code BBLIVE10. Yes. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Raj. The class is over. Thank you so much for coming in. Bye-bye. And if you're going to school, please do not forget to wear your mask, because prevention is